Hello my friends, in this video I'm going to explain how it is I progress so quickly in early game Minecraft. This video is focused for new players or those who might be seeking some tips and tricks to hit the ground running next time you start a brand new world. And the first thing that you do during any Minecraft world when you first start it is start to punch trees. Now we're gonna get and punch down this ugly tree because we're just gonna use it for tools and for a crafting bench anyway, so we're not gonna have to deal with the unsightly weird off-colored pale of birch. All right, we got ourselves some few logs. Let's go ahead and make us some planks for days. Sticks, crafting bench, pop that down, get us a pickaxe. Grab some cobblestone so we can get ourselves into the Stone Age advancement. Perfect. Very nice. Very nice. I also see a little bit of coal over this direction, so I'm going to go ahead and make my way and grab that while I'm down here. Now that we have some cobblestone, we can go ahead and make ourselves some upgraded tools. And it's also going to be a good idea for us to make a axe as well, so we can go ahead and grab some more wood and potentially use that stone axe as a weapon, because a stone axe crit is pretty much a one shot for most of these animals. Yeah. All right, that's a pretty good start for food. We got 15 raw pork chops. Now we're gonna go ahead and see if we can yeah, those are the guys that we need over there. We got to get some of that wool because we do not want to get caught out at nighttime. Now that we have ourselves a little bit of wool, we're going to go ahead and make a bed. I'm also going to go ahead and make some orange dye out of this tulip that I found because I don't like having white beds in Minecraft. I don't know why, it's just how it is. We're also going to go ahead and make ourselves a furnace so we can get cooking up on some of our food, because we are going to get hungry because we move around a lot. All right, and there we go, 15 cooked pork chops. Let's go ahead and grab our furnace, and off we go. And, oh, look at that. We have a village off there in the distance over here. Let's go take a peek and see if they have anything good for us. Now, I have noticed that in recent events, I've been noticing that the loot drop-off here in villages has significantly decreased. They don't nearly have as much chests or as much loot as they used to. I don't know if that's just a me thing or if that's an actual thing that they worked on and changed within the game itself. Let me know if you guys have also experienced this, because it's definitely been a thing. The sun is going down, so we're going to go ahead and sleep for our very first night in this brand new world. And as per usual, this village has really nothing for me. I was able to find 3 bread and a compass, but that is pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a little hoe, and I'm going to use this tool to collect up all of the hay bales, because these days that's pretty much all villages are good for, is a few hay bales. And we're gonna roll on and continue our exploration mission. We do have some obsidian, we have a few flint and steels, and some golden nuggets. Not all super impressed with that loot. Could have been a lot better, but you know what? It is what it is. I think I want to just make a boat here and travel the seas and see if we can find anything interesting on the ocean. And just in case we find anything interesting, I'm going to bring a couple of doors with me as well, because those will allow me to breathe underwater as long as I stay inside the hitbox of the door. And in case you didn't know, the F5 function will switch your point of view zoomed out a little bit. This will actually allow us to get a better view of what's underneath the water. Oh, I actually see a shipwreck over here. Let's go investigate. All right, and I'm slightly concerned about this polar bear over here, but I don't see a baby nearby, so I think we're gonna be okay. I don't think he's gonna be attacking us anytime soon. All right, so we did find us a whole bunch of carrots, and we found a treasure map, which I think we're definitely going to have to go check out, see if we can find any diamonds or TNT in there. And I think we have one more chest around here, right there. Yeah. Let's see if that one's got anything good for us. Awesome. We did get some iron, which is great. Some emeralds and a little bit of gold. All right, and we have arrived to the position of the X on our map. I kind of want to go ahead and let's see. I'm going to make a shovel because it seems like an awful lot of sand I'm going to have to be digging. Grab a stone shovel and let's see if we can line ourselves up on this X as best that we can. Oh, there it is. We found it. And let's see if we got anything good. All right, we got a bunch of iron. We got some more gold. We do not have any diamonds and no TNT, which is pretty unusual. I believe we have like a 60% chance to get TNT, and yet we did not. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some of that. We're gonna leave that heart of the sea there and try to avoid ourselves from drowning to death. Now at this point, we are getting pretty full up on inventory. We got a ton of crap on us. I think it might be time for us to settle down and start a little camp so that we can, you know, continue to find cool stuff. Because finding cool stuff is, well, it's cool. I believe I see another village off in the distance. Do not believe that this is the same village as the one that was close to our spawn. So we can try again for the loot table and see if we get anything good. But I highly doubt that we will. Any loot? No. Any loot? No. Any loot? No. Any loot in here? Ooh, there's a box. Ooh, a whole bunch of diamonds and iron. That's the kind of loot that I'm looking for. Quite frankly, I am shocked. That's the first time I've seen diamonds, especially 3 diamonds in a chest from a village. That I am flabbergasted. And now I'm just eating my words. I really need to make a camp so that I can start depositing some of my stuff because I'm really racking it up quickly. I am just, look at my pockets. Look at my pockets. We did find another ruined portal by this. Oh, and we have another golden apple. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying close by to this village because they do have villagers and villagers are a useful resource in this game. I'm kind of liking the look of this little peninsula right here. It sticks out into the water a little bit. It's got some interesting shapes to the little terrain. I like it. I think we're going to go ahead and set up a little camp over here. We do have some sugarcane. We have plenty of animals around. We can start getting ourselves a little farm. Now, the temporary downside to this specific area is we are a little bit short on trees. So I'm going to hope for some extra saplings from these few oak trees that we have. And we can start a little grove for ourselves. And with a little bit of this extra wood, I'm going to make a chest or 2. That way we can get our pockets emptied because I cannot stand having my pockets so full. And after grabbing a couple of those saplings, we can plant them around. But while those things wait to grow, I want to make a diamond pick because I am going to take this obsidian that we got from the sunken treasure. I'm going to go grab some more obsidian and let's go pay a visit to the nether. This portal was actually almost already complete. We probably could have just put 1 block right there. But I think I would rather have the portal closer to our little home base. Since this pickaxe doesn't have any kind of enchantments on it, this is going to take a minute. So hang on. And we now have ourselves 17 obsidian. I only needed 14, but I'm a greedy loot goblin. I can't help it. Actually, technically, I only needed 10, but I figured, you know, when in Rome, might as well build the corners. Pumpkins. Give me the pumpkins. Give me the pumpkins. And because every nether portal deserves a place of honor, we're going to put it at the top of the hill. And obviously, before we light this thing and run through it, we're going to drop off all of our good gear because we don't want anything accidentally getting lost in the nether. And you know what? Let's just go. See what's happening on the other side. And we are in another waste, which is actually pretty good for us. Except for there's a bunch of biglins that are going to want to kill me because I'm not up to dress code. All right, I see a crimson forest over there. That's good news. That means we're pretty close to getting pretty much unlimited amount of cooked pork chops for free. Maybe a little bit of a time investment, but nothing too bad. This nether does have some interesting terrain generation. Look how flat this wall is right here. Let's see if we can sprint it. What do you think? Sprint across? Oh, we don't have any sprint. We're dead. Oh no! All right, it is time to go back into the nether, fully geared up here. I made some iron armor to help protect us from any dangers and a golden helmet so that we are within dress code, so the piglins don't want to, you know, murkle us. We don't want that. And let's go. You know, I've just realized I have an unreasonable fear of lava because I've been watching the Hermitcraft people do the impossible Minecraft, and I don't know if you've seen that or not, but it is terrifyingly difficult. This is just regular Minecraft, and you're not that cool, hero. Get it together. Speaking of getting it together, that looks like nether brick right there. I think that might be nether brick. Yeah, that's nether brick, baby. And if we fall off that, that's death. So we're gonna go ahead and give us a little bit of leeway. Got him. And already we have found a blaze spawner. It's right over there next to the lava stream. I need to see if there's a way that I can block this lava up so I can look around the rest of this fortress. Grab up some nether wart so that we can brew potions. And we got our first nether skelly over here. And ouch, those guys hit hard. And honestly, it looks like the rest of the loot in this nether fortress is a little underwhelming. So I think we're just going to look for those blaze spawners and collect some blaze rods. There we go. Got a blaze rod. Okay, and we are out of food and almost dead. So we're going to head on back home. But before we go, let's grab a little bit of quartz because we like our redstone, and quartz is a crucial redstone component. Now that we've got our first nether visit out of the way, we really need to start focusing on a constant food supply. Using a handful of wheat, we can attract the cows over towards our little fenced off area that we set up for them. And this will allow us to have them all in one place to make it super easy to feed. And in no time, we'll have a steady supply of beef. Making a shield out of one iron ingot, we'll be able to defend ourselves a little bit better from skeletons and creepers and all types of different mobs. Those other mobs include raiding parties like these guys. Yeah, get bent. Yeah. Now, it's very important that we all remember that in the new update, these ominous bottles drop when you kill raid captains. You no longer get involuntary exile. So you are not going to start a raid by killing captains anymore. This little bottle allows you to start the raid at your leisure. And with that little bit of information, we have come to the conclusion of our video. Yes, we've covered a lot of basic information today. If you would like to see more advanced tips or farms ideas, check out one of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next video.